Alright guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at the rewards that you can get for doing your stamina. We're going to look at the rewards that you get for doing your base stamina usage, which is your 100 stamina. We're going to look at the rewards you get for doing your base plus your daily free stamina, which is a 50 stamina pot that you get. You get one per day. And then we're also going to take a look at what you get for maximizing each of those with regen. So we'll cover VIP 8, and then we're going to take a look at how you can optimize for exactly what you need. So at different points in the game, you're going to need different items. You know, you might need skill points, you might need experience, or you might need speed ups. Early in the game, training speed ups and research speed ups are very, very valuable because you have a ton of training that's needed and you're still trying to get your tech up. So we're going to take a look at the best ways that you can optimize for whatever specific thing you need. And then we're going to look at the max rewards possible in a day. This is with all your regen, all your the free potion that you get. And we'll also take a look at tribal vanguards, which comes in an event very, very frequently. So this is the rally tribes event, I believe. And this comes basically when there isn't any other main event. You'll get the rally against tribes event, and it's really, really good rewards. There is limited rewards, so we'll cover exactly how many you can do and the amount of rewards that you get every day that this event is live. All right, so what I have up here is the rewards for killing tribes at level 25, which right now seems to be the max level tribe on the map. I went into Kingsland, which is not open yet, but I went and looked at the rewards for the tribes, and I calculated the rewards at different levels. So basically, if you just use your 100 stamina, how much experience, speed ups, experience tomes, skill points, and resources are you going to get? Then I calculated it as well if you use your full stamina bar plus your daily pot. And then I also calculated it for people that have VIP 8 or greater. So at VIP 8, you get an extra 20 stamina, which results in 4 more barbs being killed. But let's take a look at it. So right off the bat, let's say you're VIP 8. You're going to get 2 hours of mixed speed ups, which basically that means that you're going to get a 5-minute speed up for every barb that you kill or every tribe. The total number of experience that you're going to get that goes onto your march immediately over those 24 barbs is 900,000. Then you'll also get your experience tomes of 600,000, which you could put those wherever you want, totaling 1.5 million a day. And that's just being VIP 8, not using any stamina potion. You'll get 2,400 skill points, which is really big. And then you'll get just over a million, 1.1 million mixed resources. If you use your stamina potion, those numbers get bumped up by 50% basically. Well, close to 50%. You end up with over a million experience, 1.1 million, just under 750k in experience tomes, and then you'll also end up with just under just under 2 million in total, 3,400 skill points and 1.6 million resources. Again, that's mixed between all four resource types. Now here's the thing, the larger majority of this is in base XP that's going to go onto the march. So if I go into my reports here, I can take a look at the tribes that I've hit, and these are at level 23. So this is a level 23 tribe. The level 25s give slightly more experience, but you could see I got 11,500 on each one of these heroes. Now if these heroes are maxed out, you're not going to get any of this. So a good common practice that I would say is do not level your heroes to their max level, whatever your max level is, because you're going to miss out on this experience. You won't gain experience if the hero is maxed out. So you want to have your people able to gain that experience unless you're in war. Unless you're about to have a war, you should not be going to your max level. So you could see here on my heroes, my max level is 115, but I don't have anybody all the way up to that 115 mark because I don't gain any benefit really for having them leveled up to the max right now. Sure, I'll be able to carry a little bit more march size and put an extra few talents on my heroes, but the losses that you take, the gravely wounded that you take, are not significant. So you only want to be maxing out your heroes if you're right about to need them, which means you're right about to have war. So make sure that you keep your heroes slightly under their max level so you can capitalize on all of that resource that you get. Now, I also want to take a look at the maximum amount daily that you can get. So here's the maximum amount that's possible. This means you use your full bar, you use your regen potion, and or you use your daily potion, and then all the regen that's possible during a day. So if you're completely taking advantage of all the stamina that you have in a day, you're going to end up with over 6 hours, 6.5 hours if you're under VIP 8 of generalized speed up. So when you hit a tribe, you get a random speed up, a 5-minute speed up at random. So it'll be healing, it'll be training, it'll be research, or generalized. Now you're looking at just under 5 million total XP. So 3 million of that is going to be going on to the march immediately that you kill the barb with, or the tribe. And then around 2 million of that will be in XP tomes, where you could place that anywhere you want. Skill points, you'll be just shy of 8,000 or just over 8,000. Now, I calculated this at level 25 barbs because in 2 days I'll be at level 25 barbs and or tribes, excuse me. And basically anybody that sees this video will likely be at that threshold. So I wanted to kind of future proof this video and show you guys what the max level barb rewards are. So overall, we're looking at 4.5 million resources. This is per day. 8,200 skill points per day. 5 million total experience per day. So, a lot of people will say, the pay-to-win players have a huge advantage, and, we can't keep up without spending. This is a very this is a very significant amount of experience, skill points, and resources that you can get daily. So if you're not doing these things, you're handicapping yourself, because this is something that anybody has access to, and it's very, very significant. The numbers on it are very large. I wanted to take a look at as well the tribal vanguards. So the tribal vanguards come through the Rally Tribes event, and in this event you can do as many of these as you want, but the thing is that you will only get rewards for 6 of them. After 6, the rewards cut off, and that's because the rewards are very, very good. So I calculated these out for resources and skill points, because that's the only thing that you get from killing these. You won't get any speed ups. You won't get any alliance tokens, nothing like that. So really, you're doing these for the skill points. They don't cost any stamina. So you can do 6 of these per day. The first 5 will yield full results. And then the 6th one gives you half rewards. So all in all, if you take the highest level ones that you can hit, you'll end up with 4,400 skill points and 360,000 resources. The skill points is the big ticket item. This is the best reward that you really want. 360,000 resources isn't a lot. So the skill points is really what you're looking for. And then last but not least, definitely not least, we're going to look at the exploration tab. This is where you get the best bang for your buck. So in terms of getting value for your stamina, this is where it's at. The biggest items that you're gonna want to be prioritizing early is your speed ups. So typically when you do these, if you do the blue, you're going to get 120 minutes of speed ups. There is 90-minute speed ups that you can get as well. But a lot of the times the 120 will be there. If you do the purple, you're going to get either 30, 40, or 60 minutes worth of research speed ups. It doesn't take any time to do either one of these. These events, you literally just click on something, your scout goes out. So if you're doing purples, you have to scout a location. You don't have to send a march over there. So you could be doing other things with your marches. And if you do the blue, you literally don't have to do anything. You just click on the button and scroll through some text, and then it gives you the option to pick a reward. You can either take resources. From what I've seen, it's usually about 90,000 resources, or you can take the 2 hours worth of training speed ups. I take the training speed ups every single time. The gold events are great for skill points. So each one of these is going to cost you 5 stamina. And if you look at the amount of skill points you get with this one, this is the highest reward that I've seen on the gold tasks. You get 600 skill points for completing this. Now, compared to killing a level 25 barb, you're only going to get 100. So you get 6 times the amount of skill points while spending the exact same stamina. So it's head and shoulders above killing a regular barbarian if you're looking for skill points. So, and same thing with these speed ups. You get a 5-minute speed up for killing a killing a tribe, whereas here you're getting 120 minutes. So if you need speed ups, you want to be maxing out your exploration as much as possible. If you're looking for an easy max legendary, then you're going to want to be doing the green. The green will give you 1 gold head for Darius the Great. So let me go ahead and pull this up. I'll go to my exploration tab. I believe it's this one. Nope, this one. Oh, excuse me. I'm hitting green. So Darius the Great, you can get 1 gold head. Now, this tab refreshes once every 8 hours. So as you complete these, they'll stop coming back. And then 8 hours later, you can the whole page will refresh, and you'll have tasks that you can do again. Typically, I see 9 on a page. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But as you complete these, sometimes more will trickle in actually before the refresh. But without a doubt, this is the absolute best value in terms of using your AP or using your stamina for exactly what you need. Okay, so I also wanted to take a look at I'm not going to say hidden reward, but one of the rewards that a lot of people just don't think about is these sanctuary blueprints. So these blueprints are used to upgrade your guard tower. And you have 2 guard towers that you'll need to upgrade. And they actually attack a rally when it's hitting your city. You need a lot of these to upgrade your guard tower. And as far as I've seen in the game right now, there's only 2 ways to get them. One is killing tribes. The other is through the merchant that comes to your city after you complete a building or complete unit training. And you only get one. You only get to purchase them one at a time through that merchant. So realistically, to reliably get these, there's only one way to get them, and that's through killing tribes on the map. And I took a screenshot here of what it costs to upgrade your guard tower from level 1 through 30. It takes 3,469 of these, which is a lot. And here's the thing. You don't get one of these every time you hit a barb. Or every time you hit a tribe, excuse me. So going through here, I was scrolling through to see how many I get, and I've already gone to the right on all of these. It's 4 or 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I got one there. And my point is this doesn't drop on every tribe that you kill. The drop rate is not that high on them. So if if you're looking late game when you need to level up that guard tower, it's not going to be a matter of, okay, let me just go ahead and try and farm these up. If you're not killing barbs now, you're going to get really bottlenecked on those buildings. And they're pretty significant for defending your city when you take a rally. So you want to be farming up your barbs now. That way, later on down the road, you can actually level up these guard towers. You have 2 of them. Each one of them is going to take about 3,500 of these sanctuary blueprints here. So don't fall behind on that, and you won't have an issue in the future. Because if I do the math on that, and I got the math pulled up here. So 3,469 divided by 5, that's assuming that you're killing level 25 tribes. It's going to take you 694 tribes that you get the drop on, for you to be able to level up one of these buildings. Now, if you were watching right now, when I scrolled through my battle reports, it looks like these are only dropping like 1 in 5. So the actual number of barbarians or tribes that you're going to need to kill is probably somewhere around 3,400 to actually get all of the blueprints that you need. So it's pretty significant. Well, and you know what? No, my math is off there, because you're gonna get 5 every time you. No, my math is still good. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Because yeah, you're gonna get 5, correct? You're gonna get 5 every time you get one. So you'll need 693, but they're not dropping on every single barb. So yes, you will still need to kill about 3,400 barbs in order to get the 5 to drop for you. So it's it's an extremely high number of barbs, or of tribes that you'll need to kill. All right, guys. So moral of the story is, use as much stamina possible that you can throughout the day. Prioritize the exploration page. That's going to give you the best bang for your buck in terms of skill points, in terms of speed ups for particularly research and training, which are super important for you. Really, they're going to be important throughout the game, but especially in the early game. And once you've maxed out your exploration page, then hit your tribes as much as you can. You know, if these numbers were smaller, it might not be a big deal, but we're looking at, you know, at the max, 5 million total XP, 8,200 skill points a day, and 4.5 million resources. It's very, very significant. Now, if you fall short of this and you don't use all your regen throughout the day, then maybe you're ending up at around 3 million total XP per day, you know, 5,000 skill points a day, and let's say 3 million resources a day. It's still very significant. And the advantage that a lot of free-to-play players have over, you know, the large whales is the large whales typically don't spend as much time doing these things throughout the day. You know, they just come in, buy a bunch of hacks, and then push through that. But this is one way that you guys can really progress your account over time. In a day or two, you may not notice it, but you get, you know, 5 million experience a day and, you know, 8,200 skill points a day. You're going to find out that it makes a big difference over time. So send this to somebody in your alliance that is neglecting using their stamina, so they can really see how many skill points, how many experience and resources they're missing out on per day by not taking advantage of using that stamina. Drop a like on the video, guys. It really helps me out. I'm trying to give you guys useful content. When events drop, I'm going to be putting out videos that are in depth on them. So like and subscribe, guys. It really helps me out. Thanks, and see y'all in the next one.